Welcome back to Crooked River Homestead, everyone. Today I am a little bit further up the hill, right behind our garden over here. I am going to be cutting back the old canes on our wild blackberry bushes. I did do some of that yesterday for about an hour. And so I'm going to try and do some more today. We are expecting some thunderstorms this afternoon, so keeping an eye on the weather. These wild blackberry bushes have been here like forever, for years, and have been basically untamed. Nothing really has been done to them, so we're hoping that pruning back the old canes is going to help. And I did this patch yesterday, so it looks pretty clean now. I even got rid of some small trees that were starting to grow, mostly maple trees for whatever reason. But just cleaning up that area, and eventually the next thing we will do with all these wild blackberries is cut some rows in the in between the bushes to make it easier for harvest. Cutting back the old ones is definitely going to make that harvest easier later this summer. I'm a little better prepared today as far as protecting myself from all the thorns. I have one of Tim's old shirts, and it's kind of like a corduroy fabric. And yesterday I had my fleece jacket on, and the fleece just catches those thorns, and I was like trapped most of the time. And I have my longer gardening gloves on today. As this Especially when you're reaching, the sleeve pulls away and then your skin is bare here. At least for me, it just rips my skin wide open. So we got our longer gloves, better clothing. These are the two piles of what I trimmed yesterday. There's one further back there. So this patch seems pretty clean, and I've also been cutting some of the ferns along, so I don't have to worry about ticks hitchhiking. Although I do have some long pants on with tucked into some socks. So today we'll get started in this area. It's a little bit hard to tell, but you can see this one had blackberries on it last year, and it looks a lighter color. It looks dead compared to the stems back here, which have a greenish tint to them. So those are the ones that we're after today, and we're just cutting them back down to the base of the plant. Ellie, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, look at the hole she dug. What are you after? What are you after? You're never gonna get it. Oh my goodness. You're supposed to be watching, keeping an eye on things. She's having fun out here. This is the same area that I was showing you I was going to start on. You can see how much thinner it is, but all I got rid of was some young trees and the dead canes, and pulled some weeds. I consider these weeds. Maybe there's something special, I don't know, but I just been pulling them and then leaving them on the ground for mulch, just to not let them get taller, and also cutting back the ferns as I see them. So, not to say that things will not grow back. The ferns will grow back. You can't really pull them out of the ground. But you can see that we've got some berries forming, or I should say flowers. We're going to get the flowers first. These remaining canes are very healthy. And what I discovered yesterday is, even though these canes look dead. When I cut them, they're green. So I have a feeling that these are going to be next year's canes. So some of these I'm leaving alone. I'm just cutting the ones that are obviously dead. And I'm going to have to cover that hole back up at some point, or somebody's going to sprain an ankle when we're harvesting this summer. So it's like weeding a thorny, gnarly garden. That's the only way I can describe it. I'm definitely better protected today, so that's very helpful. Although it's starting to get a little warm now. We do have a warm front coming in. That's why we're going to get the thunderstorms. This section here is a little easier. It's just on a gentle slope, but the blackberries continue around the whole property, and on the other side is much steeper. So that'll be a little more challenging, but I think the key will just be doing a little bit at a time. And we'll get there. Oh, it's starting to rain. We'll see if it's just a little sprinkle. I want to thank you for joining me today. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you join us on our journey as we build our off-grid homestead in Maine. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.